Hi, my name is David Wadler. I am the CEO of Vendorful. There's a problem. Most companies have no idea how they're spending money. So what's crazy is 43% of revenue on average is what companies spend on outside suppliers. It is the number one expense. And once you get out past the tier one vendors, you basically have no idea where you're spending money or how. Even in the tier one vendors, you only have visibility into about 50% of them. So this is a huge problem. And one of the reasons that this problem has evolved is there's really not the right kind of tooling to address it. In fact, most of the companies we speak with, even large publicly traded ones, are managing this information via Excel and email. So Vendorful was built to fill this gap, right? To replace Excel and email in these sorts of situations. So what are we doing? Well, we are giving full visibility into your relationship with your supply base. So you can see how they perform, how much money you're spending, where you're spending money, right? Different projects or services or products. And then we're not just putting all the information at your fingertips, but we're giving the tools to act on that information, whether it's addressing an underperforming supplier or even going back out to market to diversify your supply base or replace an existing supplier. What we don't do is the transactional stuff, right? Somebody wants to buy a laptop, they need a PO and an approval from a manager, et cetera. That's what those other P2P systems do. That's not where we play. So our focus is really on the high value strategic part of the sourcing. So in terms of what we do, I talked a little bit already about P2P versus us, right? We are a strategic sourcing platform, but we've also taken very different approaches to building product. So we are not legacy enterprise software. We're born in the cloud. We create an account for you in 10 seconds. You can start using it almost immediately because the user interface is just going to feel like a comfortable, familiar web page, right? And the number one complaint that people have with these other systems is that they're hard to use. We have real-time collaboration. So in the world where we're going through a global pandemic, everybody can collaborate in real time and synchronously no matter where they are, as opposed to, everyone lives in their silo and, has to take turns and send information around the old-fashioned way. And we're also not looking to rip out what you have, but what we want to do is actually augment it with our offering, which really can think of it as a CRM in reverse, right? So this is a supplier or vendor relationship management product. We work with a variety of different companies across verticals. And so what we've identified is that these sets of problems exist no matter what kind of organization you have. So we work with QVC, we help them with sourcing, we help them manage their vendors, their contracts, et cetera. We work with Echo, we help them understand which suppliers deliver products on time versus late, high quality versus defective, et cetera. And we help them go back out to market. And we do this for a variety of different companies and organizations, not-for-profits. People use us to pass their audits. So it really runs the gamut. So we found this enormous unaddressed problem, and we've validated that our product works. And now the next thing for us to do is to raise $4 million and really blow out sales and marketing. Company was founded by Peter Bonney and me. Pete's background is primarily in finance. He was the youngest partner at QVT, which was at its time the largest hedge fund launched in history. And I am a second-time CEO, having exited my first business to Lexmark. We're advised by Tara Ryan. Tara was the CMO who took Coupa public, and Coupa is at this point the most prominent and successful procurement company. Thank you so much for your time today, and I hope to hear from you.